Sorry, guys. Welcome to the Bitcoin update. I'm a little late. My wife actually just texted me and told me. I thought I put it for 12:45, but I guess I put it for 12:35. So anyway, is this it? We did hit our golden pocket. We hit up to the 0.615. So keep an eye on the 615, which is at about 52,225, somewhere in that range. We talked about this yesterday on the members live stream, this line right here. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to put in a little target and let's put it, it's right around 54.5. And the reason that target is in there, if we go back over to the prior bull run with our big fake out, it went almost 50% in between the 0.65 and the 0.786. So that's an area to watch if we break out of the 0.65 fib. We did get a bounce up, touched it, came back down, retest the 0.618. Keep an eye on this on the daily here. Let me show you guys what we're looking at. On the daily RSI, we did break above it yesterday. Let's see if it closes above again. If it does close above this trend line again, chances are we'll break the 0.65. If it closes below, chances are we will not. If we close below that, we'll probably come down to at least the 47,000 range again to retest the prior fib, which is the 0.5 fib. So keep a close eye on that. This circle right here was from way back here. Expected a top out somewhere in this circle area. And let's take a look at that. If this was it, that would get us down to about 15,955 or 15, or actually 16,000, somewhere in that range for the C wave. Now, what a lot of people are not getting is that the C wave does not have to go straight down. We talked about that in yesterday's members live too. We'll get onto that, so stick around for a second. We'll look at that. Guys, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and leave your comments down below if you're watching this video afterwards. So we've been talking about this being redistribution. It is starting to look a lot like redistribution here. Yeah, I mean, it's almost identical to the distribution we had over here. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. We talked about that yesterday. If it did, let's say it stayed bullish and did dump here. So let's say it went down here. It made pretty much the same move it made last time, which would get us down to this area. This is just speculation here, guys, but then something like this. That could possibly happen. Now, if that happens, I'll show you what I'll be looking for here in a second. This is another look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart did close below this top trend line again, but now is above. So that's another one to keep a close eye on. We are above the fibs here right now. So let's look at where the 8 EMA is right around the 51.3. So a 4-hour close below 51.3. We could start looking bearish as long as it holds below there. And so I did move this bottom trend line here. I'm still looking at all this like the same, like a ending fifth wave diagonal here. So this could be a running flat or something of that sort. We'll try to figure that out at a later time, but I want to show you. This does look like a 5-wave move right here with the fifth wave ending diagonal, and that should roll over if that's the case. Again, we are on declining volume while the price is rising. That's usually a sign there will be a reversal at some point here. These were the gaps. So this is the big picture. We talked about this yesterday. Let me get the fibs off of there for right now. What if we just are making, let me put this in the daily. It might be easier to see. So what if we're just making another triangle? Like I said, the B wave does not have to go straight down. If we look back at 2017, this could have been one big A and then all of this B and then the C down. which we could get something similar to this Let me get that Fibonacci off there. But we could get something similar to this if we have topped out here, or something similar to the 2019. Let's go over here and take a look at it. So if we do top out in this range here, we've talked about this before, maybe getting an ABC back down, maybe another ABC back up, and continue down. So that's something to look for there. Again, unless we break back out. And as you guys know, if you do watch the channel, right here is my line where I will turn bullish if we break. Right now, the 0.786 is about 57,250, 57,240, right in that range. I wouldn't expect us to go much higher than that, but like I said, if we break that 0.65, the 54.5 area is going to be where I would watch for a reversal if we haven't started our reversal here. But again, I remain bearish unless we cross this green trend line right here. I've been saying it for months and months and months. As a matter of fact, for anyone that's new to the channel, I'm going to show you some videos from the past where if you look at all the comments, there's a lot of hateful comments, a lot of you don't know what you're talking about comments, a lot of blah, blah, blah. I was getting the same comments right here, and I'm going to show you guys this real quick. But first, if you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT. It is by far my favorite exchange. And if you go over to my YouTube page, there is a tutorial right down here. They do not trade against you like the scammy casino exchanges. Definitely check them out. You can use my promo code. That also shows you how to do it in the video. There's also some free tutorials over here on the side, but promo code SAVVY50 gets you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus to use towards your margin. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. And I think they last 30 days. And as you guys know, for Prime XBT, you don't need KYC, just an email. You can switch your account over, put in my promo codes again on a new account, and it starts all over. The beautiful thing about Prime is you can have multiple trades and they don't clump them all together. So you can have longs and shorts in at the same time, multiple longs, multiple shorts, however, whatever your trading style is. You can also trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, and all that good stuff. Which chart was I gonna look at here? Clean that off, get that off of there. So now I kind of forgot what I was looking at. Anyways, all right, I know what I was talking about, I think. I guess we could take a look at the bigger picture. I totally lost track of what I was going to show you guys. Anyways, oh yeah, happy Labor Day to all you guys. I hope everybody's having a good time. All right, let's get over. Also, check out my wife's webpage, anchorbridge.com. Links down below in the description. All right, so let's take a look at the bigger picture here. So as you guys know, if you watch the channel, also there's a free Discord group down below. Definitely check that out. There is a mixture of bulls and bears in there. Definitely a good place to check out a lot of different charting skills, a lot of good people in there, and they try to help each other out. So anyways, looking at this parabolic trend line that we've drawn off of all these bottoms from way back in here in 2012, where it broke the bottom here in 2014, we started our bear market. Same in 2017 and 18 here. Well, 2015 to 18. Once we broke that parabolic arc, that was the bear market. And as you can see here, I have a blue line and a white line. The white line is the one I'm pretty convinced of. And when we broke here, as you can see, that is a significant line. If we zoom in, we hit it multiple times before breaking it, and it was obvious when it broke. So I do believe that was the beginning of the bear market, in my opinion. But if you are still bullish and you want something to look at that's bullish, this blue trend line going off these wicks, all the way to this wick here, anytime. So I guess the last confirmation where the bulls really can't be bullish anymore would be a break of this, which is also on this fib, which is, let me see, 0.382 fib. So right here, about 42. If that was to happen within the next 2 days, if we were to break that 42, otherwise that rises. So the longer, we could run sideways into this, but a break of this blue trend line, and I would say pretty much there's no more hope for the bears or bulls. So this indicator, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of a lot of indicators. I like to use my RSI and my EMAs. But it's taking a look here, every time we break through this, except 2013. Now, a lot of people really think that 2013 and 14 is like where we're at here. I don't believe that to be true. This would be a lot of money to make a move like that in Bitcoin. But let's see what happens. This is the Firefly TA bear market barrier. And as you can see, every time we drop down below here, we come back up to this center red trend line, and that confirms a bear market. Let's look at 2018. Same thing. We dropped down below, came up, tagged that center red line. 2019, dropped, came back up, tagged that center line, and we are right there right now. You could go a little higher. It's at about 53 or 52.3, 53.3, but this is the Brave New Coin Index chart. So, but anyways, we are getting ready to retest that area on this indicator. Let's see what happens. And I know a lot of people don't know why I say that 9,500 is possible. There's two reasons. I'm going to show you. Where's the chart? This is the first reason. There's a huge high volume node here at about 95 to 97, right in that area. And as you notice, once we broke it over here, we only came back down, tested it one time with a wick, and continued up from there. So there's a good chance we could possibly go back down and retest that. Let's go back over to here. And that would also line up with this arc here on this chart. Now, the bullish case, we break all out through there and come up to the 80,000 range, which would be the top of this trend line. I don't believe that's going to happen unless we break this green trend line up here. Then I would be willing to look at that. So let's go back into the videos I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. So I was getting a lot of hate comments, a lot of, you don't know what you're talking about, a lot of whatever, when I called this here. And then other YouTubers started using this wick-off method way down here, way after the drop. But it was here first. Here it is. Check it out. Climax was. This is what it would look like if it plays out and we go to that 63 or 64,000. 63 or 64,000. We called that on March 24th. Now, let's go over to here. And listen to this one. Wave 5 coming down to wave 23. Now, that makes this extremely bearish, in my opinion, because this would be wave A, which, like I said, around June, towards the maybe middle end of June. So I said towards the middle or end of June, wave A would end, which it did. Now, listen. No way to really tell exactly where. And again, guys, this will bounce around for a little bit. But if this does happen, look for a nice bounce in June. Might be a good time to long. Look for a nice bounce in June. Might be a good time to long. Did you hear that? Now listen to the target for another a wave B. Now the wave B should go like a ABC. Maybe we'll get up to the 41. Back down to the 30, and then back up to maybe the 51, 52,000 range. 51, 52,000 range, which is where we're at now. Now, this was on March 8th or May 18th, before we even broke down past 42,000. So, I also had this one here where this one was on May 28th, looking at it to come up and retest that trend line at possibly the 55,000. I don't think that's very likely, but it still is a possibility. But if you'll listen here to what I said would be happening during wave B. Remember, this was on May 28th. Trend line off of these wicks here. And this
bottom I expect to be sometime in June if this happens. And I've talked about that in my previous videos a long time ago, the 450-day cycle on the bottoms of Bitcoin. But I do believe if we do get a healthy bounce here, we could come up to a dead cat bounce to retest the bottom of this trend line. That would be around the 50 to 55,000, somewhere in that range. Again, I will keep you updated on this stuff, and then see.
Listen, what I said would happen in wave B.
Wave would bring us down to possibly that $95,000 or $9,500 range. Again, none of this is guaranteed, guys. This is all just what the charts are showing me, and this can be invalidated. Like I said, if we hit 47.1 before going down,
that was before going down. We went down there.
But cannot go.
I talked about everyone getting extremely bullish in B, and that's exactly what's happening now. So be cautious, be careful, guys. Don't get sucked in with everyone bullish that is making. Here's the DXY. DXY got some hidden bearish divergence here, or no, it didn't. It actually looks like the DXY is getting ready to run. This does look like a inverse head and shoulders, so I do think the DXY is probably going to have a run maybe tomorrow. Gold is still the same, silver still the same, nothing big there, no big changes. All right, so I'll get to the chat now. What's up? Gail Stern, would you assume the dead cat bounce would go a bit higher than you project since it bounced from 20s rather than low 20s? And I had said the mid 20s, so it was the mid high 20s, but either way, we got our fifth wave. Maybe it could go a little bit higher, but I still, like I said, anything under this, I remain bearish, under this green line. And if you want to draw that green line on your charts, it is from this wick here and this wick here, which was a head and shoulders up here. So that is a very strong trend line if we are able to get up to it, which obviously no guarantees. As you guys know, I laddered in my last ladder on my shorts at 52,000 today. Talked about it in the Discord, and as of right now, my average is 51.1. So, but I'm only on 5x leverage. So, you know, I'm not trading crazy 100x leverage, 50x leverage, because I was laddering in. So I was using more capital, way less leverage. So it is a safe trade still for me. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. I see there's 773 people in here and less than 300 likes. It only takes 2 seconds. If you need me to show you how, I will do that right now. So right here, scroll down under the video and hit that like button. If you are on your mobile, exit the chat, hit the like button and get right back in the chat. You don't miss anything. And if you're on Google TV, down in the bottom left corner, you can hit more actions and it will give you the options to like the video. Mr. Sai, my liquidation's well over 59. I'm not worried about liquidation here. I've calculated my loss. I'm willing to take my loss. If we break that 54.5 level, I'll probably get out of the trade and see what happens on the green trend line at that point. Savvy, do you know about the composite index indicator? Never heard of it. Works like magic. I'll have to check it out. Hot Wings, Savvy the GOAT. Thanks for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Savvy, what are your thoughts on total market cap? It's almost back at its all-time high. That never happened before in a previous bear market. I don't really pay attention to the total market caps. It's kind of hard to do that with all the crap coins out there, all the craziness, let's just say. Are you shorting now? Bronco, is it Branco or Bronco? I just stated what was going on there. Savvy, thanks a lot for your work, but honestly, you are looking like you can take only TA, have your own market, sentiment, a bunch of other macro. Do what you will, man. Here's the deal. I've been charting and doing analysis for a long time. Started in traditional markets, which most people are quite new, and they started in crypto without any real market knowledge. They're saying crypto doesn't go by the same analysis. It goes by the exact same analysis. It just may be quicker moves. But yeah. Loving your side-by-side, man. What kind did you get? Like a Razor Polaris? No, I got a Can-Am Max 1000. Freedom to roll in the country. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know. I let everyone know in the members chat yesterday. I will be doing another members chat probably within the next day or two. I'll do a later one because I will not be doing one. Well, I can't say I won't be doing one, but I am going up north in Michigan, and we're doing some riding up there for the weekend. I'm leaving Thursday, so you'll get a Thursday video, but I don't know for sure you'll get a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It depends on how the Wi-Fi is out there. So otherwise, I'll try to stay connected with Twitter and the Discord. Like I said, the Discord link's down below. But I will not be doing. Again, I'm not saying I'm not gonna. But if the Wi-Fi is no good, you will not be getting live streams Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So anyways, that is my update, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for smashing the likes. Subscribe if you haven't already if you want daily updates on Bitcoin. And thanks again, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great day. Happy holidays, and take it easy.